I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the master the money system and build your own digital empire. So, folks, I had a few people reach out to me online and said, "Hey, Luke, you never really talk. You're really the host. You're kind of like hosting this." I'm like, "Well, if you get to know me, I actually talk a lot, and what I believe is." I want to bring in other patriots, other entrepreneurs, other CEOs, etc., to do the talking here. Because if you ever want to talk to me, we can talk. But these folks have so much knowledge, so much life experience. And truth be told, I'm only one dimension. They have all this multi-dimensional. Like Sarq literally went from being homeless to a multi-millionaire. Literally went from taking care of his community to now taking care of communities across the world. So we're bringing that to you. And someone asked me to do this, so I'm going to talk a little bit about this. Now, listen, folks, you want more information about any of these programs today, reach out, make that appointment with us, and we'll love nothing more to spend 15 minutes with you and help you get aligned with some of these resources. But with that said, we're going to talk about the Master and the Money System. Okay, so Master of the Money System really has 12 modules, 12 big modules, of which I'm only going to talk. Folks, this could be a week event. This could be a day event. This could be a 3-day event, okay? So please understand that when I go through this. In fact, one of my friends was going to come on here and talk, and he was actually going to click and show you it all from his account. And he's a really good guy, and he's killing it in Shopify. But he was not able to make it today. He's running for different political campaigns, so he was unable just to timing and everything. So with that said, I'm going to talk through it a little bit with you. But you set up with us later on, and we'll be glad to set you up with some of these other experts who can walk you through all of this. Or you want a big course on it, sign up with us, and we'll send you the digital course because we own it, or etc. So there's really 3 different pillars in this. And just the 3 main pillars, let me just go here and turn this off. But folks, stay for the break. Don't leave. I'll put this one up because we want to connect with you. One of our feedback in December was we want one-on-one time with some of your speakers. So that's what we're going to give you today, okay? So let's just talk about developing that mindset of a digital entrepreneur. So you really have 3 pillars or 3 things you have to look at it from. So you have this growth orientation, where really you're shifting your way of thinking, your entire heuristics, your mindset. Then you got this something called strategic patience, and then you have something called that action bias. And I'll be frank, a lot of people have that action bias. So that's just something you have to think of in order to develop and have that journey of that digital mindset. But also, before you just take your business to the entire world, what's really kind of proven, or rather a validated model, is you got to go through this entire thought process, this ideation. Sometimes it's recommended you have a strategic advisor or a coach. Folks, you're at the Better Coach Network. So not only going to help you here, we can help you afterwards. But you go through that whole hypothesis thinking. You really just go in that ideation session and you say, where do I want to be at? How do I get there? And then you have this test design. So is it working? Can I see both sides of this? And then you have this analysis. So again, this gets back to, is it a heuristic? Is it a bias? Or is it data proven I'm going to achieve what it is I want to achieve? And then you have this no-go criteria. Maybe it's scale to grow. Maybe it is, well, based upon this criteria, I'm ready to expand into this next part. Then you look at from this perspective of, what about my product mastery? What am I going to sell? And why is it selling? See, folks, the biggest issue folks have when they get into the digital marketing of their items is they say, well, I want to sell this because I believe in it, which is great, but you need to have data back up that belief. So if you say, hey, because you can believe in something, the data actually backs it up. So it makes sense that you create your craft and you say, hey, I can see that from this, my target market, the folks that I'm going to share this with, not only believe in it, but they're actually going to purchase it. And then the rest is easy. You're providing them the platform to do so. So you're looking at things from margin leaders, problem solvers, and maybe even share-worthy items. This is kind of helping you tack your ways of selling it. and it helps you in that process. Then you got something what we call positioning. You have that brand story development. SRQ and Paul's are masteries at telling and sharing their brand story development. Then you got something called, what is that value proposition? What is it that the customers exactly, why are they going to choose your product over another product? And is there psychology? This is where Sean is a absolute master at. He has that PhD and the psychology and marketing and data, and it makes sense. Oh, I can see the pricing psychology in it, and you have these experts here and they help you. And then what is that engineering? So what's that risk versus reward? What do they actually need to get out of it? So we believe in building your story, and this is digital. We're talking like Shopify, other platforms, building that story from the foundationary setup, theme selection, app integration to legal compliance. Now, folks, legal compliance is important. You could build an entire brand, but at the end, you need to get that brand some way, somehow, and you need to get it where it is now becomes a trademark. And that trademark protects you. Folks, I was on the phone about a week ago. I was sitting down with the CEO, and the CEO was sharing with me. By the way, one of our ecosystem companies is working with that CEO. Valorant Ventures is working with them. But that CEO was sharing how he came up with this great idea, and he shared it with everybody. And it was actually going to become a reality TV show. I have quite a few friends in Hollywood, so this is going to become a reality TV show. And we were having this conversation. And I said, so what happened? Like, why do I not see it on TV now? He goes, I shared it with this company who I thought had my best interest. And they took it from me. And because they took it from me, they went live on TV with it. And it became a problem. They cut me completely out. I said, so what did you do? Like, how? Like, they have more money than you. They have this. They have that. He's like, well, I trademarked it before them. Of course. He goes, so yeah, we had a little legal battle. But what the takeaway was, I won and they lost. So folks, and now he's creating, and he's known as Mr. and Mrs. Military. So folks, I'll just give him a plug. Calvin Cahill out there, who's just absolutely killing it. And if in the military community here, if you haven't heard of them, go online and look them up, please. And they're having it coming up in March, Mr. and Mrs. Military in California. But I share that with you because it's important. That what I'm going to share with you today and what I'm sharing with you, I'm not the expert. Folks, go talk to the experts in all of them. I'm the expert in many things. I mean, I can help get you set up in the CRM, the automation, the platform. I could bring in SRQ or Paul or Sean. I could bring in the experts. That's the ecosystem. Those folks are going to sit down with you and help you be the expert in your brand. So folks, we're running a little late on time today. And quite frankly, I want to make sure that you have the opportunity to talk with our great coaches here. So what I'm going to share is just a couple points here. Is that this slide deck can be available for you, and we've given you a lot of great value today. It can absolutely be available to you. We are sharing how you can reduce the noise and how you can increase your frequency across America and across the world. So how does that happen? So I shared some great tidbits in the beginning, but it happens with creating that personalized roadmap, bringing in the expert guidance, working with those experts, and utilizing those proven systems. So what I'm telling you right now is book your strategy call. If you want this coaching, we got the videos, we got the digital program. We have it all for you. And folks, it normally goes for $12.49. Okay, I'm doing what I tell my folks they can't do, so don't beat me up, guys. But this is what I will tell you. Scan that QR code, make it 15 minutes with me. If you're interested, it's today for $5.49. It comes with a 1-hour consultation, okay? Scan that QR code. You're more than welcome to come to it. Let me just let our good friend in. So I'm sharing this with you all because at the end of the day, I believe in you all. Everyone who came here, veteran, patriot, entrepreneur, folks, I'm telling you, we brought in all the experts. You want to take your brand from ideation to execution, scan that QR code. And by doing so, this is what Start Q talked about. This was free again last time. We're going to give it out again this time. But also, we shared the time system. You scan that QR code, you make an appointment, you get the free class on the on the executive time management. It's yours, folks. We're going to go in the breakouts any moment. And so, but a couple things I need to share. Please, we are always trying to make this better. And we're trying to make it better because we want to support you and the great folks like you that not only attend, that participate. We were on Saturdays for 2025. We're on Thursdays for 2026. And that's because of feedback from folks like you. So please take our poll. Scan this QR code. This is a new poll. It was created recently. And the intent of this poll is to help us continue to refine our people, process, and digital solutions to support the great folks that are here today. All right, folks, just a couple more sponsors. So LunaCal, if you're starting your business and you're like, you know what, I don't like my landing page, or I don't like what folks are seeing. Well, LunaCal is a great product here. You scan the QR code, you sign up with them, you get an exclusive discount. And this is the Veteran Coaching Network. You scanned our QR code, like on the bottom, you're going to see this page. And what you see in this page is you can set up that quick call with StarQ. You do a discovery call with me, which I prefer you all do. Then I can help you with StarQ, or I can help you with Career Mastery. But if they're there, or you wanted to meet with Andre and BG Wellshering, it's there for you as well. So folks, this is transparent. This is what transparency looks like. So that's what we're doing here. This is what we're trying to do to take care of you folks. Also, by way of doing that, folks, remember I told you to see this 3 or 4 times. Here's the Dan. We're back. So here's the deal with the Dan. He partnered with us. He did a great shout out with us on LinkedIn. But folks, go onto the Dan's LinkedIn. Say how you're going to use the product to help you transform your business. And once you answer that, they're picking anywhere between 5 to 15 people that can get their product for free for at least, at a minimum, 3 months. In a significant and huge discount on their product. Folks, if you use a Loom, you spend like $20 a month. The Dan told me that they help you guys get it within the window of $5 to $8. That's what they said. They said that their product, you will get it in that window, and they're going to offer that to you at the exclusive pricing, and no one else can beat. And by the way, they're not Loom. They're Loom Plus. They're beyond Loom. You can edit. You do call to actions. You can sell your business. You can get folks to queries on polls, quizzes, and videos. It's game changing. And this is what we do. When we're not here at the Veteran Coaching Network, I'm calling CEOs across the world. And I ask them, can you come in? Can you share your products with our audience? And if you do, please tell us how we can use it and how we can make an impact with our audience. And by the way, I don't want them to pay full price. I want the veteran deal for my veterans, for my patriots, and for my entrepreneurs that show up here. And you know what they do, folks? They say, I believe in you. And guess what? I believe in them too. And because they believe in us, they're now partnering with us. Folks, if you are a digital entrepreneur and you created a product, set up an appointment with me. Show me your product. I would love nothing more than to share it with our audience. I'd love nothing more to share it with our audience in here and online, as long as you can offer our folks in our community that exclusive discount that they'll get nowhere else. Because that's what we're doing. We're helping each other. I believe in iron sharpens iron. Our last session, we had the CEO meeting here. And the CEO meeting is working out some things. But the point is that you sign up, you scan the QR code. I offered everyone a free course last time. That course costs $850. What I'm telling you folks is sign up. I'll be glad to give you, this time, I'll be glad to give you our digital course here. All I ask, create a 15-minute meeting with me, and then everyone does it. And what I will do, and we're just going to have a dialogue. Maybe it's a 101, maybe it's a 301, maybe it's a 401. Whatever, pick one of those slots we talked about. And once you do that, once you make that meeting with us, once you book that meeting with us, and you have that conversation with us, our goal is to make sure when you leave, regardless you purchase something or not, that we're still giving you value and we're still giving you products when you leave. Now, folks, when you leave today, you're going to get, as Sir Q mentioned, his guide. You're going to get several other things, but I ask just scan the QR codes, and the QR code just sets you up for create a meeting with us. It's 15 more minutes. You've already invested 2.5, 3 hours. What's 15 more minutes? And when you're done, you're walking away with something. Okay, folks. This is another poll. We just ask if you didn't do the last one, do this one. We really want your feedback. Please like us on social media. We're growing. Please share us with everyone on the Veteran Coaching Network. Folks, so this is your opportunity. Download now. Hit the download button, and you've already left this meeting with a free gift. So I know I said I want you to book with me. I do want you to book with me. I want you to book with the entire team. I want us to have one-on-one conversations so we can meet your requirements with our entire ecosystem capabilities. But you did. You stayed. And now we're going to break out in these sessions. But before we do, download your free end of session gift right here today. Folks, this is our schedule. We believe it's March 12th. It'll be published online. We'll create the room. And March 12th, we're going to have another session. And we meet every 6 weeks. We're going to have the Speakerpreneur September 17th, 18th in Tampa, Florida. And then we're going to have an end-of-year gala. So our poll is going to ask you some questions about that. We want to make sure, like, if you want to do a pitch competition at the gala, hey, we want to support you in that. But we want to know why and how many people. So those are some great opportunities for you to come and opportunities for us to help each other out. Folks, so right now we're going to break out into the breakout sessions. Before we do, does anyone have any thoughts, any questions, anything they want to say before we just break out here? Okay, folks. So I'm going to let the breakout sessions do it kind of automatically. Stone, are you there? Okay. We're going to do about